Now, your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
Kind of thick outside right now, 100% relative humidity. We have a dew point down there, a temperature and a feels like temperature that are all the same, 74. And consequently, we have 100% relative humidity. Temperature dew point match brings you 100% relative humidity. East-southeast wind comes in at about 3, and today I think we'll have a good chance at seeing some of those slow-moving storms. Once again today, they could drop a lot of rainfall if you happen to be under one of them, because they're just not going to go anywhere. By 7 o'clock, 78 degrees. By 12 noon, it'll be warm up near 90, already approaching the 100-degree feels-like temperature. And then as we head into the afternoon, that's when we'll start to see those thunderstorms begin to build along our sea breeze front that'll develop and move inland. They'll first start along that sea breeze front in inland areas, and then where they go from there is kind of anyone's guess. We'll have very light and variable winds, so that the outflow from those thunderstorms, as the rain falls and the winds expand outward, those winds will trigger off showers and thunderstorms basically all over the place. So I think that the chances by 3, 4, 5 o'clock for coastal residents as well as inland residents to receive some rain is probably pretty equal. We have pretty quiet conditions for your morning commute. For your drive home, you might see a few scattered showers around. You can't rule that one out. Timing might be a little bit earlier in the day, so perhaps if you have a late commute, you might escape those showers. We have thunderstorms and showers out in Gulf and Atlantic waters, but nothing over land right now. Kind of frequent pops of lightning for this time of morning. To see that much thunderstorm activity, a very good indication of just how unstable the atmosphere is, all that moisture that's in the air. The closest shower is located about 40 miles offshore right now. High pressure areas are dotting the landscape, kind of removing cloud cover over most of the eastern 2/3 of the United States this morning. And that is the reason the winds are going to be so light and variable. With this high pressure ridge sitting right here, it's the Bermuda High kind of beginning to build again after our 2 tropical systems, which are, by the way, continuing to move away and decrease in intensity. We'll watch our winds kind of become light, but eventually a high pressure ridge in the Gulf I think will win out and bring us a westerly wind for a time. Yesterday we had a trough of low pressure that is now going to be moving on, and so consequently its effect on us will be reduced. Today mostly sunny, slow moving afternoon storms. And then that pattern shift next week as that Gulf high builds and we develop a westerly wind. Now, here's the most moisture available for rainfall in the atmosphere, mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. Here, redder is wetter. And of course, the wetter the air, if you will, the better the chances of rainfall. Now, watch in particular this little dry patch of air, kind of left over from Chris. As we head into the weekend and high pressure builds in the Atlantic, some of that dry air might be forced a little bit further to the south and closer to our area as we head into Sunday. So of the 2 weekend days, I think probably Sunday might be the slightly drier. We're looking at a southwest wind at about 5 to 10 knots this afternoon. Beautiful out on the water, smooth conditions. We'll look for 92 as a daytime high today. Tomorrow, probably about the same and a 30% chance of showers. As we head into the weekend, we'll up the rain chance just a little bit, then reduce it again on Sunday as that drier air moves in. And then as we head into next work week, I think pretty safe to say a 50% chance of showers should just about do it for a lot of the time. That's pretty standard for this time of year.